Hola Bandidos, ¿cómo estamos? Welcome to Mel's Magic Official. I'm Magic Mel, and this is Owl, my spirit guide. Welcome to episode 4 of season 8. How has the energy of the new moon in Gemini been treating you? Have you made some decisions? Have you mended your heart? Have you done some healing? It's an ongoing process, guys. It's an ongoing process. Let's be gentle with ourselves. Here it is afternoon, sunset time in Spain, and I figured out my past videos, the lighting is so dark. I'm going to put more lighting on. And yeah, talking about the light, putting more lighting on, putting more light on in general. I finally managed to release the anchor of my resistance and be fully present in this new energy. Remember in the last episodes, I was sharing a little bit my own struggle, my internal conflict, how parts of ourselves, or parts of myself in this case, were resisting me moving forward in this new chapter that I was presented with. And how, yeah, it involves some grieving of the parts of ourselves that need to recede, maybe not die off or completely disappear, but recede into the background so that a newer, more aligned version, more updated version of us can enter into the conscious space. So I've done my morning part and I've released all the anchors. And I realized part of my fear was also, oh my God, what if I release the anchor? Then what? And I'm like, Magic Mel, let's figure it out step by step. But we can't be in this push-pull energy for long. You gotta release the anchors to the past. So anchors are released, the sail is shipping, the ship is sailing, and we're on the ocean, navigating, course correcting, day by day, moment by moment. At least it already feels lighter. Because tell me if this resonates. If we're in this push-pull energy, if we're not quite committed to something, if we're only like 1 foot in and 1 foot out, doesn't it feel agonizing in a way because our energy is distorted, is stretched, it's not aligned? Definitely felt like that for me. I felt like a chewing gum being stretched. Now I'm back in one piece. So it's pre-solstice day. Tomorrow is the 21st of June. And I guess with all the other energies of the year, it's full on. I've been doing something unusual for Magic Man, like resting. So yesterday and today, I spent most of the day just sleeping. Listening to something, reading a bit, then sleeping. Meditating, stretching a bit because I have really sore joints, and sleeping with no guilt attached. And I told my mind, it's reculer pour mieux sauter. It's a kind of retrieving to be able to jump better. We can't expect ourselves to go and push forward all the time. We gotta honor the body's rhythm. So I'm doing that. But funnily enough, every time I think about posting a video, recording a video, my energy rises. So it's a good indicator. And I hope you're also following your joy. Because remember, we pulled the 9 of Cups in the last reading. And 9 of Cups is all about our happiness, our deep soul fulfillment, what really fills us up. So with this new moon in Gemini, you're encouraged to discover, to do a bit of soul searching. What really fills you up deep down? And can you commit to that? Because we keep on postponing to the future, and the future just never arrives, guys. Allora, I thought we pull a little witch reading, because I love the little witches. Mini deck. I might get the normal standard size one at some point, but I need to pace myself, because I can just go crazy on these oracle cards and tarot cards. I should buy all of them. Moderation, Magic Mel. So I'm connecting. Let's just see what's in the energy. Pre-solstice, pre-summer solstice energy. What's coming up? I'm connecting with your Asgard team. Angel, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, ancestors. It's too long. Acronym Asgard, triple G. Connecting with your Asgard team. What is in the energy for you with this summer solstice? ¿Qué nos lleva con esta energía? What is on the horizon? I know you're one of you, Rebecca, you're in Iowa. I know Adam, I think you're also in the States. Jean, you're in San Francisco. How's the summer for you guys? Are you getting crazy heat waves? Here it's slowly building up. It's not as brutal. Last year was super brutal in April already. But this is kind of the calm before the heat storm. Because August here is like, you can't even think about doing anything. Even thinking is tiring. So I'm bracing myself for the full-on summer. Okay, focus. What can we expect with this summer solstice rolling in tomorrow? What's in the energy for you? I'm shuffling a bit more. One more. There we go. What's in the energy for you? Major Arcana, juicy. Okay, justice in the reverse. Justice is all about literally that, no? The weighing of scales, bringing things into balance, taking accountability, reaping our so-called karma, for good or for worse, reaping what we've sown. And in terms of energetics, it's basically the universe bringing the energy back into balance, because the universe is always striving for harmony. So if there's been an imbalance, the universe is coming in, bringing in some balance. Now, in the reverse, this is a call for accountability. It's literally inviting you to take stock. Is there something that you are invited to amend? Is there something that requires you to take accountability? Is there something where you know deep down you need to balance it out, whether that's your habits, whether it's a situation with somebody, whether it's making amends, yes, making an apology. It's about bringing things back into balance. And the universe brings in towers when we don't make the necessary steps. So from our part and our consciousness, we're asked to reflect and take accountability. Can you right some wrongs? Can you make amendments? Can you bring something into balance? This is the main energy that the solstice is asking you to do. Yeah? No more carpet sweeping, guys. No more carpet sweeping. And I always say it lovingly, because at the end of the day, it's only for our own good. It's only for our own good. And I know having difficult conversations, we always like, it always brings a bit of a cringe feeling up, no? However, often we imagine a conversation to be much worse in our mind than it actually plays out. We expect the worst. Can you be so congruent in yourself that regardless of the outcome, you do it for yourself? You say, okay, I'm gonna come in and bring this back into balance. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to reciprocate. Whatever the situation is, only you know. Do it for yourself first, for your own peace of mind, for your own consciousness. Whether the other person agrees, whether the other person accepts, whether the situation, whatever the outcome of the situation will be, at least you know that you've done your part. Remember, we're powerful, and we can take our power back when we take accountability. Allora, what else? Good question to ask. What is clearing up with this solstice, summer solstice? What is clearing up out of your way? What obstacles are being removed? What kind of energy is being removed? Since we're on about creating balance, what obstacles are waiting to be removed? Thank you so much, dear Oscar team. Ooh. Ooh. Out came the Hermit. The Hermit is a time of introspection and solitude. It's really only when we spend time with ourselves to self-reflect, to have a conversation with ourselves, that we can come to some clarity by tapping into our deeper knowing. When we step out of our small thinking mind and allow for higher insight to arrive. So My question was, what is being cleared? Perhaps you're coming out of a hermit mode. Perhaps you found your inner light, because look at this hermit. He's out in an icy landscape with only his little lantern, the lantern of his soul, guiding him forward. So perhaps you're either coming out of a hermit phase because you found your inner light, the light of your soul, or, let me feel into this, obstacles are being cleared or situations are being resolved for you to actually come into hermit mode, for you to enter into a phase of self-reflection. For example, I'm in that phase definitely right now. My mind tells me to sprint forward, to push forward, but my body is asking me to rest, and my soul is also asking me to regroup. To regroup and understand and gain some clarity for our next steps forward. So these times are really important. These hermit stages are really important. Let me know if you're either coming out of a hermit stage or you feel the pull to go into hermit mode. It's necessary. Self-reflection is necessary. Okay, next question. What is the solstice highlighting? What energy is being pushed forward in this summer solstice? What energy is being highlighted? Thank you so much, dear Asker team. What energy is being highlighted? Ooh, the energy being highlighted is the Ace of Wands. This ties in very beautifully with the hermit mode. So whether you're still going into hermit mode or coming out of hermit mode, at the other side of it lies the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is literally that. Look at this, new beginning, a new dawn. Another transformation. And actually, looking closely, the butterfly has emerged, meaning you have completed a transformation. You've come out of your hermit mode, or your hermit mode is generating the butterfly, which is you, your transformation. And the Ace of Wands speaks of hope, new dawn, seizing the day with passion. Wands is always about passion and new ideas blooming, new inspiration blooming. So seize the solitude, accept the phases of solitude, because you will emerge differently with new passion and new energy at the end of it. I'm telling you and I'm telling myself, because this is like resonating with me highly. I love it. Okay, one more question. One more question. Let's just see what your soul is trying to message you. Oh, my English today is not working. English SIM card is jammed. So, a soul's message, please. What does your soul want you to know? What is your soul? What is the soul's overview? Because the soul always has a bigger picture. It's our small mind, our smaller self, our ego that's like has these horse blinds on, or it's a bit like a headless chicken at times. So out came the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so the Knight of Wands upright is all about passionate forward movement, and you can see he has the wand. It's actually the same wand as the Ace of Wands, no? And he's like, okay, I've got my inspiration, I'm going to steam forward, I know where I'm going. The Knight of Wands reversed, actually, especially linking with the Hermit, invites you to take the insight that you've gained from your self-reflection. And yes, using the forward movement or the inspiration to act from that self-reflection. However, it suggests you not to be impulsive and reckless. Perhaps also what you've learned from your hermit mode is that being reckless doesn't serve you anymore. That yes, taking inspired action matters, but in a more gathered way. Having taken into account the lessons that you've learned, the pearls of wisdom that you've gathered from your self-reflection. And this ties back in with justice in reverse, taking accountability maybe of past actions, of what worked, what didn't work. You're more informed now. This Knight of Wands has done his self-reflection and is taking all of the wisdom, all of the lessons on board as he moves forward with insight, with inspiration and passion. So just a slight warning not to be impulsive and reckless. Although passion is all good, just gather yourself first. I'm telling you just like I'm telling me. Okay guys, I'm going to leave you with that. I feel my energy is going down again, so I'm going to honor that. I hope this little pre-solstice reading was useful for you. Let me know. Let me know what resonates, what doesn't. And see you for episode 5 coming around super soon. I super appreciate you here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If my messages resonate with you, you know that I do one-on-one tarot readings. The description, comments, the information is in the description box below. And also I do one-on-one coaching. Everything is written down there. So look forward, I've got your back. It's my stomach growling as well. I need to eat something. Stay tuned. We might do a solstice reading tomorrow on point or a post-solstice reading just to see what other energies are coming up for us. Okay, sending lots of love. Ciao.